Hey, did you hear about the John Edwards indictment?
Oh, yeah.
A federal grand jury indicted John Edwards, who's a former Democratic senator, former presidential candidate, and they're accusing him of misusing about $1 million in campaign funds to keep his mistress in hiding during his 2008 campaign. And you know what? I'm just not surprised at all about this. I'm just not surprised at all. His quote is, "I will regret for the rest of my life the pain and the harm that I've caused to others, but I did not break the law, and I never, ever thought that I was breaking the law."
But he did break the law.
Well, he's accused of breaking the law. We just were talking the other day after the Arnold Schwarzenegger love child, which affair between Arnold, John Edwards, Bill Clinton, and Newt Gingrich was the worst. And I said that I found Edwards, my order was Edwards is the worst, followed by Gingrich, then Arnold, and I actually thought Clinton was the most tame of all of them. And honestly, this doesn't even really change anything. Edwards was already at the top of my list.
So we'll see what will happen.
The indictment contains 6 counts, including conspiracy, 4 counts of illegal campaign contributions, and 1 count of false statements. Prosecutors say that he violated campaign finance laws, using money that should have been reported as campaign donations to cover up his affair with a campaign videographer. The affair, of course, produced a child, destroyed John Edwards' marriage, and probably his political career as well, I think is fair to say.
Doesn't it seem like any time a politician is accused of something, not misuse of campaign funds, there's an investigation, whatever, things happen, and then eventually it comes out that they're suspected of misuse of campaign funds.
Well, it's interesting because with Christine O'Donnell,
it seems to me like every candidate would somehow be found guilty of this if a committee or someone investigated the actual spending of all their campaign funds.
I don't know about every candidate, but there's obviously a lot of this stuff going on for sure.
Yeah.
Christine O'Donnell, you remember that during the last election. Yeah, I actually read a couple of articles that say John Edwards was very, very close to a plea deal, but literally in the last couple of hours, the deal fell through. And the deal would have allowed him to plead guilty to 3 misdemeanors, and he would have faced up to 6 months in jail. A judge would have then decided on the sentence. Do you predict right now, Lewis, that John Edwards will ever see jail time for this?
Probably not, but if he does, it'd probably be something like a month at the most in one of those places where...
Country club?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, we should have Bob Ney back, who did, I think it was 18 months in a federal prison for involvement with Jack Abramoff, and get his thoughts on this. Also, this is bringing up another question, which is that John Ensign has a similar situation, which is, did a $96,000 payment from John Ensign's parents to the woman's family that he had an affair with amount to an illegal campaign contribution? And the Senate Ethics Committee concluded it did, and they're actually asking federal prosecutors to investigate. No charges have been brought against Ensign thus far. But this John Edwards development is certainly bringing that up, for sure.